Hi, this is Brendan, and you're looking at EDI from Mass Effect 3 in The Sims 4. Amazingly. Amazingly, I don't know why this hasn't been turned up, because only recently since I found it, but technically it's been on the net for 2 years already. I haven't done persons haven't done any additional work on it, but
Ooh.
yeah,
Hmm.
it exists. So show you where I got it from. I got it from XLD Sims. Um, yeah, so this is the page. Of course, the download link is right here. He's kind of changed it, so instead of the normal kind of the hand, which you would see was just a link, but he's changed it to this question mark kind of arrow pointer. I don't know why, but it's just is. It's the link down there. Yeah, so his uses the original kind of texture that, or maybe a HD texture. I really don't know. So I changed the texture using the texture I edited for my Fallout
Uh-huh.
4 ED mod. So um, you're looking at her. She's a lot more lighter and brighter than
Hmm.
the one he did. Um, I don't know how to make a second one, so I can't compare. So I don't know how to make like suit 2, and add it to. Kind of new to this, and not really into like Sims 4, but it popped up, and then just well, that's kind of interesting. I've got to see that. You know, he's actually done similar like a mashup. So he's got the body from kind of
Ah.
the neck downwards. So this is actually cl- clothing. So he's got the torso, which is this part, and of course the shoes, which is the legs, the lower legs, and of course the shoes.
Hmm.
The hair, of course, is a component. The eyes is a component. Um, um, and I think he's done some whatever to the sim to kind of sculpt it, especially with these elongated eyelashes that Edie has. But yeah, so this is a typical Sims 4 face, but he's done quite a lot of sculpting, editing it. So it's not too bad. It's not completely perfect, but you know what? You can't really tell from a distance, can you? Um, I'm not sure whether this shine this, but I think he wanted to create depth, but he really didn't need that. She's kind of like a robot in metallic anyway, so it's just shiny. But you never know. That's kind of an artist type of thing. But yeah, as you can see,
Uh-huh.
mine has lights here. She's got lights there, lights here, light there, light there. Um, such I think
Huh.
light there on the uh, well, sort of like not on the elbow joint, but the elbow region. Lights on top of the
Hmm.
thighs and the rear as well. Smoothing out the chest kind of thingy. So normally it shows the rounded type. So I've got this one has the flattened type. So I don't know. Well, I'll go with that because that's the best kind of explanation I can do. We call that the technical term. or the safely friendly kind of things going on. And of course the eyes, they don't have any, but they have the actual glowy eyes on. So that's what this is what you'll get if you download it. I'll put the textures in, but you have to replace them yourself. So when you download it, of course, you get this. So it comes with inside comes with two kind of folders. The EDI content pack, you put that in your mods folder in your documents. Documents, electronic arts, Sims 4 mods. You put that as in there. And the tray, it's similar the same, except instead of going Sims 4 to mods, it's Sims 4 tray. So that's where you get the actual sim. So that's where the sim, of course, with the sculpted face as you want it. Because you can put the hair and the body and the legs on anything you want, but you won't get this sculpted face unless you put the... because she's an actual sim, which normally most people don't do. Most people kind of do cosplay outfits, so they do hair, clothing, accessories and stuff, but you have to physically, sculpt the face yourself. And I can see why. It's probably not very easy, but yeah. So of course you're gonna... I can't do it on here because Sims 4 and Sims 4 PE both kind of access the files at the same time. You can do it open as read only, but yeah. So you can see Sims documents, Sims mods, and you're gonna like top fit outfit. So you're gonna get something like this one. They're both together, but when you're gonna click there, and you're gonna go right click, import from DDS. Might as well just be in a zip file, but it won't be like this. It won't be there. It'll just be a normal wherever you shove it, and then you just import the body. You open, of course. It'll update it, and it'll say yes, and then you go file save, and then save, and then so the body you add to the top outfit, the hair, and the shoes, and you got the should open as read only. You get the face, as you can. If you don't know the face from, it's quite different from the typical one. So from her Mass Effect 2 thingies, and then of course I've got for the face. So you replace the face with my face, and of course the eyes. See, very small, but then you just go right click, import from DDS. You can also export if you want to do it yourself. Yeah, so but what you need to do is you need to extract it as a DXT5 using the as not as what's it, the 3D mesh, but as a 2D texture. That's pretty much the only option that you change on it if you do it in Photoshop. So you have to download the NVIDIA plugin for Photoshop to be able to do that. You don't download the Intel Texture Works. The Intel Texture Works works with the Fallout 4 one, but for Sims 4 you definitely need the NVIDIA ones, so for Photoshop, so you can extract it to a DXT5. So whatever that is, I wouldn't know. That's all. That's all I know. I didn't get into the details of it, but yeah. But just wanted to share it and just wanted to know. Amazingly, not sure if I said that's where you get S4PE, but yeah, that's the current version I'm using. Depending on what time frame you're looking at this video, but yeah. And yeah, this amazingly this has been sitting on the net for 2 years doing nothing. Now I thought about, of course, you know, it's not that too hard to bring in, kind of like her visor.
Huh.
Somebody else has. I think they're working in tandem, but he never updated his page. But then again, you know, Tumblr did the shit, so a lot of people left Tumblr and all this other crap that Tumblr did, so maybe just got disinterested into it, so I wouldn't know, but it is definitely interesting. So if you look on, of course, yeah, so it's basically clothing. You cannot add any other clothing to her, so if you do just say like do camis kind of, her base nude texture is, as you can see, all fucked up. But I don't know why that is, but anyway, who knows. Sims 4 modding isn't completely thingo because they haven't created much or something, or I don't know. Could be the skill or thingo. So she can't wear anything really else other than her own clothing. Of course, I'm not sure if you can put this on other Sims because I haven't tried, but I don't know. You could have a clone of EDI or you can have EDI. So that's really up to you what you want to do, but yeah. So of course I had to change her hot weather and her cold weather. I don't, because she's I don't think those expansion packs were out then. So she's only got when you load it up, she's only got these ones set up. So you're gonna have to change the hot weather, and for some reason it's right down the bottom. I have no idea for the main body. Same with the feet. You can see where the feet need. No, get rid of the hot weather. Hot weather. See, it's right down the bottom where this cursor is. So no idea. But then again, if you don't like his and you want to sculpt your own, you can do it. But realistically, she doesn't wear a hat, but got a hair. Get rid of the hot weather. So as you can see, specific hair if you'd like to give that to someone else, but I'm not really going to do that. I'm just going to leave her as herself, but with the with my improved textures that I made for Fallout 4.